Swati, how are you?
Hi, I'm all good.
We just want to know how was your overall experience with Tuning Life Science Experiment Kit?
So, my son has been with TuningLives for about a year now, and what I have felt about the overall experience, it is great in terms of learning science through experiments. We all talk about learning by doing, learning by experimentation, experiencing. I think all those things we could get through Tuning Lives. Very well structured experiments, nicely made kits which had all labels on all the products, so that children also know which chemicals are they using, what are the things that they are working with. Even the beaker is labeled as beaker, which I really appreciate. And then how the experiments are conducted in a very friendly manner and a child age sensitive manner, I would say. So these 12 months have been really amazing. And I can see that my son has started knowing some of the names of the chemicals, which I did not expect him to. He's in fourth grade, but they are doing experiments of class 6, 7, 8, and above. But they are taught in an age appropriate manner, which I really like. So I think total thumbs up to Tuning Lives, the way they have incorporated science in the daily lives of the children. I think it's really amazing.
Tell us about the development which you have seen in Tejas in totality, not with just with the science, but in overall behavioral aspect, learning aspect.
A change that I feel, so children we know are usually inquisitive. He was also an inquisitive child, but when it comes to learning something by doing, looking at the science behind something that happens, I think I have experienced more structured questions from him. Where he will try to speak around the science behind the experiment, and the science behind the daily things that we do. Suppose if we are putting baking soda in a cake, so he'll just tell me or even ask that how will it help the cake rise, because we did an experiment where we had put vinegar in baking soda, that's where it rose. So what will you put here with baking soda so that it rises? So, those kind of little things have started to come up in the conversations that we have in our daily lives. So I think that's the overall change in questions and inquisitiveness level. So that level has increased for sure. And it also benefits when children talk around in their age group, in their classes, because in grade 4 or 5, children are introduced with all the concepts, little bit concepts in the class. So they'll not go into the depth, but they can ask or tell deeper things in their classes. This is what one feedback that I've got from his teacher, that he knows a lot. It seems that you guys read or experiment a lot in at your place. So I think that's where Tuning Lives is forming that basic foundation in the kids. And this change, we may not see it in a month or so, but during the months, during the course of time, when we start observing these things, I think it's really good to see.
He's appreciated even at school also. Like the teacher is very much asking this, that he's having so much sound knowledge about science.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I think, the kind of first thing is, like I said, the kind of kids, they are very well labeled, very well structured. Each thing will be in a packet, very neatly labeled out. It's not haphazard. Then you have that manual. So even if somebody has to read it later on, we'll have the manual, we know what to do. What is the science behind that experiment, one-liner A, and how it's conducted, and finally, what's the science behind that particular thing. Then the way you conduct the experiments. So he sees you as a friend. I think that what motivated me to be in the online class. We all think that online classes, okay, what will children learn? when it comes to experimenting online. Doing an experiment sitting at home and somebody is telling you. But the way you teach them, it's amazing. And when I say amazing, I'll detail on that also. You are very patient with kids. It's important. Friendly. So you don't come across a teacher. So even he will come like, hi sir, how are you, this, that, and he'll just speak his heart out. I think that's something that I really appreciate about these classes. And the second thing is that you ask him around, okay, what you have done in the entire class, can you just explain in a gist? Then you revise it in the next class. I think that is very important. This also helps them increase their vocabulary, summarization skills, and their English speaking skills. I think it's a mix of everything. So even if they don't remember the name of the chemicals, they will know how to speak it out, how to summarize the entire stuff that they have done with prompts from you. So you will not say, okay, you did not say this right. I've observed many people doing that, but you don't do it. So the overall experience is very nice, and he comes with a happy face. The experiments are interesting. Sometimes it's like colorful. Sometimes it's like, you are explaining basic things with such fun that he's like, okay, I'm doing 1 hour of fun with that inherent learning that he's gaining, which the child does not know yet, but it appears in their behavior and the daily course. So I think that's where I really appreciate it, and that's what is driving me to continue with the classes, even online or be it any method. I don't want to discontinue. I just want it to continue, grow, because the experiment experiments are endless. The possibilities are endless. We might say, oh, you have already done acid into base. What more? But I think as the level increases, the level of detail would also increase. So I think it'll be continuous journey in the grades forward as well.
And one thing which you like the most about it, be it like teaching method or the kids or anything?
It's difficult to choose just one thing, but if I have to choose, it will surely be the teaching method. Because I have to choose. Otherwise, kids are maybe a little, say, a 0.5 points below it, but the kits are amazing because we have all gone through all those kits that we get in the market in general. They try to put in hundreds of experiments just to make things out of the kit. And they may be labeled in a way, but I think TuningLives is more appropriately labeled. The quality of the stuff, if I may show the beaker here, the quality of the stuff is really nice. It's all labeled. So I think that's what excites the child also when he opens the box. He would see it. And it's even the quality is nice. So it's not, I think it will be one-time use plastic, but it's really still, you can even hold it properly. It won't spill out. You have gloves, you have the base. So I think that's something that really takes us to TuningLives.
And any message for other parents?
I would say experiment with TuningLives. You'll get both, all the streams of science incorporated in the kids. Easy to use, easy to understand, and best done with the teacher. So I think this is something that everybody should start off with. Don't try to do it, okay, let's take it for a month and just drop. Have, experiment with TuningLives for some time and you'll see the difference. So happy experimenting to all parents.
Yeah, I think it's really great, and we are also very much happy that we have students like Tejas who are also quite very bright, and they are really eager to. He's really eager to understand the things. He's very curious about the things, and I am also very much happy to have kids and parents like you with us in the TuningLives. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.